Hello, this is a short presentation about task debriefing. Why do we debrief a task? When they come in, we want to provide a clear understanding of what the task did, what it didn't do, and what they observed. With this information, the planning section can better decide where next to apply the available resources. When the planning section makes better decisions, this increases the chances of a successful search. Some tips on debriefing. Take your time. Fill out the form assuming that the reader has no prior knowledge of the incident. Said a different way, remember it may be used during the next stop period by someone who doesn't know the area and doesn't know our team. They will use it to make decisions on what to do next. A person that knows SAR, a complete stranger, should be able to pick up your form, read it, and know what happened. Don't assume tracks will be available. Finally, just like when you fill out the missing person questionnaire, ask open-ended questions. You may learn something you didn't expect. Here is the debrief form. We've all seen it. And finally, what follows next is a demonstration of a debriefing session. Thank you. Okay, Trip, are you ready for your debrief? You all recovered enough?
Yeah, good to go.
I think you were task 7, right?
That's correct.
Okay. Today's 4:23, and the time now is 22:35. And what's your J number, Trip?
J35.
Okay, thanks. Okay, tell me what you guys did.
All right. We did a hasty from headquarters up to the McMillan Reservoir, where we grid searched off the blue trail in a 50 by 50 grid. Do you need the coordinates of the corner that we started our grid from?
Yes.
Okay, they were.
Please.
Okay. 18 TWL
Mhm.
67000
Okay.
by 48250.
Okay, that's 67000 by 48250.
That's correct.
And you did a 50 by 50 grid. That's meters.
Yes, meters.
Okay.
And we started
And
on the blue trail.
Okay. And which way did the grid go?
We guided off of 255 degrees.
Okay, good. And that's it. Good. You're sending us a track?
Yes.
Cool.
That should be on our way.
Good, thanks. And what's your POD, do you think, for a responsive subject?
Probably 40%. It's
40%?
pretty dense in there, so.
Okay. And what if they were not responding?
20.
20%. Okay. Did you find any clues?
Yes, we found a hat just before our grid search area. We have the coordinates of it if you want that for the form.
Yeah, sure. What are they?
18 TWL by 6700. Sorry, I said that wrong. We'll start again. 18TWL 67002 by 48297.
297. Great. Um, so I just want to be sure you started on the blue trail and you guided off of 255 degrees.
Yes.
Which side were you on?
We were on the west side of the trail.
So you lined up on the blue trail,
Yes.
or did you guide off the blue
We
trail?
lined off the blue trail and guided off the compass.
Okay, and you were spread out westward of 255.
55 was us moving westward. We were spread out, I guess, northwest on the blue trail.
Okay, so you were lined up on the blue trail. You headed westbound, and from that starting point, where was your team spread out?
On the blue trail.
Which way?
Going towards the intersection of blue and red, the second intersection of blue and red. So that would be northwest-ish, closer to north.
Okay, so when the team lined up on the blue trail, I'm sorry, I'm kind of dense here. You lined up the blue trail northwestish.
Yes.
Good, thanks. And you guided off of 255. POD was 40 and 20, and you found the hat. Do you have a picture of the hat?
Yeah, we sent it back when we found it. The photo, not the hat.
Yeah. And the hat is still there?
Yes, we flagged it and left it there.
I can't write. Tell me about any problems you found that you ran into.
There was a pretty steep drop off at one point in the middle of our grid that we had to work around.
About how big was it?
It wasn't that big. It was just probably less than two searchers areas, so probably less than like 9 meters.
Okay.
But enough that we couldn't really search like directly around it.
Okay. How wide was your grid search? How dense? How widely was your team spacing?
Approximately probably 3 meters each between each.
Cool. Thanks. What else besides the drop off? Were there any other problems?
No, it was pretty smooth otherwise.
Okay. And any hazards besides that drop off?
It being dark out and thick brush probably are about it for that.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So should we come back there if we have the resources?
Yes, if you can get
What do you
somewhere back there.
recommend?
Yeah, if you get somewhere back there during daylight, if you think the hat is important, then I would say yes.
Okay, Trip, thank you. Is there anything that I've didn't ask you that I should have?
I don't think we covered the hasty.
No, we didn't. Thank you. Tell me about it.
So we started at headquarters, and did a hasty down the yellow trail, which I think is the yellow black trail now. We took that to blue and yellow, and on to blue, which we took all the way to the McMillan Reservoir, and just before the reservoir, I'll let you catch up.
Yeah, so you traveled down the yellow trail, the old yellow trail, now the yellow-black, and then you went on the blue trail?
Yes, or I guess it was blue-yellow for a while, but
Okay.
continued on to blue when it split.
And then you ended up at McMillan.
Yeah, and just before the reservoir, off the left side of the trails where we found the hat.
Okay, and how widely could your team see off the trails?
It was pretty clear off the trails. We could definitely see the 100 meters off for most of it that we needed, except for probably along Scarlet Oak Pond on the left side of the trail.
So visibility 100 meters on both sides?
Yeah, not 100 meters. What is it that we usually do? Yeah, like 100
Right,
feet off. Yeah,
right.
not 100 meters. 100 meters is really far. So like 100 feet off of both sides.
100 feet. So 33 meters, you'd say?
Yeah, 30 meters or so.
Okay, good. So the hasty, and besides finding the hat, there was nothing else. Do you see any reason to research that area?
As far as hasties go, no,
Mhm.
I think we're
Yeah.
good. I think we covered it pretty well.
Okay. Just let me go over this quickly to make sure I've got everything. Um, your team's all safe. Nobody's hurt,
Correct.
correct? And you recommend researching if we have the resources.
Mm-hmm.
And awesome. I think that's it, Trip. Thank you.
Great, thank you.